hanging laundry at Olympic Trailer Court on the border of Santa Monica and West Los Angeles, circa 1940. This trailer court was home to many working-class families who had migrated to California in search of better opportunities during the Great Depression and pre-war era. Residents lived in small trailers, forming a tight-knit community despite the limited space. Daily life involved simple routines and chores, such as hanging laundry to dry in the warm California sun. This image captures a moment of everyday life, reflecting the resilience and adaptability of these families as they navigated the challenges and opportunities of mid-20th century America. Workers at Lockheed's Burbank plant gathered on their lunch break. This plant was a hub of activity, producing thousands of aircraft. The workforce, including many women known as Rosie the Riveters, played a crucial role in meeting production demands. These lunch breaks provided a brief respite from the intense and demanding work environment. Workers would share stories, enjoy their meals, and momentarily escape the pressures of their critical roles. This scene captures a slice of daily life, highlighting the camaraderie and determination of the workers who contributed significantly to the aviation industry. A young girl stands outside Olympic Grocery at Olympic Trailer Court, holding a doll and standing next to a signpost that reads, Broadway, 5th Ave. The small market, offering Knudson's fresh milk, serves as a local convenience store for the residents. The girl appears happy and curious, representing the innocence of childhood. In the background, a man is seen standing in the doorway of the store, and a vintage car is parked nearby. The scene captures a moment of everyday life in this community, likely from the early to mid-20th century. The setting suggests a rural or suburban area, reflecting the simplicity and charm of that era. A man on an unidentified street in Burbank. In the distance, there is a Lockheed factory. He walks in a leisurely manner, either on his way to work or returning home from a hard day. The boulevard is large and open, with the industrial landscape dominating the view. The Lockheed factory in the background represents Burbank's key position in the aerospace sector and reflects the city's evolution in the mid-20th century. A train approaches in the backdrop, adding to the sense of bustling activity and the area's integrated transportation and industry. The scenario depicts a typical day in a community defined by its ties to aviation and industrial. Residents at Olympic Trailer Court. A booming defense industry fueled fierce demand for temporary housing. Located on the border of Santa Monica and West Los Angeles, the trailer court became a bustling community for workers and their families. People from all over the country flocked to the region, seeking employment opportunities in the growing defense sector. The area transformed into a vibrant, albeit transient, community, reflecting the dynamic changes in the American landscape during this period. The Court Flight Railway took passengers up and down a steep incline in downtown Los Angeles. Operating from 1905 to 1943, it served as an essential link for residents and workers, making the commute between Hill Street and Olive Street more manageable. The railway was a beloved feature of the city, known for its convenience and unique charm. Douglas Aircraft Company workers on their lunch break in Santa Monica. Gathered in small groups, they enjoy their meals and share stories from the factory floor. The workers, dressed in their uniforms, represent the hard-working spirit that contributed to the booming aerospace industry. The lunch break provides a brief respite from their demanding tasks, allowing them to relax and recharge before returning to their important roles in aircraft production. The sense of camaraderie and shared purpose is palpable, reflecting the collective effort that drove the company's success. A woman wiped off the counter of a lunch stand near an aircraft plant in the Los Angeles area. The noise of the machinery and the scent of metal hung heavy in the air. As she cleaned, she glanced occasionally at the workers streaming in and out, their uniforms smudged with grease and sweat. The lunch rush was about to begin, and she prepared for the flurry of orders that would soon come her way. It was a routine she had grown accustomed to, a small part of the bustling activity that fueled the war effort. Shoppers on Lynbrook Drive in Westwood Village bustled about on a sunny afternoon. Some carried bags from boutiques, others chatted past cafes and bookstores. The air carried scents of coffee and pastries from nearby. UCLA students hurried by with backpacks. Lynbrook Drive buzzed with the energy of a vibrant community, each storefront contributing to its unique charm. In an unidentified area of Los Angeles, an oil field stretches out, dotted with derricks. Under a clear blue sky, the rhythmic pumping of the derricks echoes across the barren landscape. Occasional gusts of wind stir up dust, lazily drifting through the air. This scene illustrates the juxtaposition of industrial activity and nature that characterizes the city's history and development. A father talks to his two young sons at Olympic Trailer Court. Homes in the area now go for no less than $1 million, according to Zillow. Despite the rising property values, he reminisces with his sons about the simpler times when their trailer was their cozy haven amidst the community. He emphasizes the importance of family and the memories they've shared here, hoping to impart a sense of appreciation for their humble beginnings amidst the changing landscape of their neighborhood. Lockheed workers in Burbank lined up to buy lunch. People stood patiently in line, chatting with their colleagues, and enjoying a break from their demanding work in the aircraft plant. The aroma of freshly prepared meals wafted from the nearby cafeteria, mixing with the sounds of conversations and occasional laughter. Some workers checked their watches, mindful of their limited lunch break, while others savored the chance to relax before returning to their duties. The scene captured a moment of camaraderie and routine amidst the bustling industrial setting of Burbank. An ice cream vendor looked for customers near the Douglas Aircraft Company plant in Santa Monica. He pushed his cart along the sidewalk, catching the attention of workers on their breaks. The sun beat down, making his cold treats all the more appealing in the warm afternoon. Occasionally, a group of employees would approach, eager to cool off with a refreshing ice cream cone or popsicle. Despite the industrial surroundings, the vendor's cheerful demeanor and the joy of indulging in a sweet treat created a brief moment of relaxation amidst the busy workday at the aircraft plant. Girl waiting for bus on Beverly Boulevard, intersection at Van Ness. She sat under a parasol, enjoying the cool shade it provided from the midday sun. Her gaze occasionally drifted towards the street, anticipating the arrival of the bus amidst the bustling activity of Los Angeles in the summer of 1931. Looking north on Broadway at 7th Street, 1931. The bustling intersection buzzed with activity as pedestrians crossed the street, some in hurried strides, others leisurely window shopping along the vibrant storefronts. Classic cars lined the road, their sleek designs a testament to the era's automotive craftsmanship. Above, colorful signage adorned the buildings, announcing theaters, cafes, and department stores that beckoned passers-by. The scene captured the essence of downtown Los Angeles in the early 1930s, a hub of commerce and culture amidst the architectural grandeur of the time. Looking south on Broadway from 4th Street, 1931, the bustling thoroughfare was filled with pedestrians who walked past ornate storefronts adorned with Art Deco architectural details. Classic cars lined the street, their polished exteriors gleaming under the California sun. Above, billboards and neon signs illuminated the evening sky, casting a colorful glow over the bustling city scene. This snapshot in time captures the vibrancy and excitement of urban life in Los Angeles during the early 1930s,